What's going on, guys? Curtis, ThatTurboDakota. So today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. There's a test and tune. So we're prepping to try to see if we can hit it. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys what we got going on. What we have is a brand new set of Mickey Thompson Pro Bracket Radial 28-10-5 along with another set of wheels. So those are Jegs SS Star wheels. It's what we currently are running on the truck. For the rears, I'm using a 10x15 0 millimeter offset, which means 5.5 back spacing. So I got those, so we're gonna put those on those. So I gotta gather everything up. I'm gonna throw it in the diesel. We're gonna go mount them up. I gotta do that. I already checked all the fluids. And what else? I might have to go over some shock settings and stuff, but for now, let's work on this. Guys, good morning. Sunday morning. Excuse the face, I don't know what happened there. But anyway, so truck's ready to go. We do have our Pro Bracket radials mount and balance. I got them strapped down. So we got that. I got to grab a jack. I got my bag with my compressor, my tire pressure gauge, and all that stuff ready to go. Should be good on CO2, hopefully. So just a quick reminder of what all has happened over the winter. Fuel system's been changed. With that, we moved some weight bias around, as you can see right there if you've been keeping up. At one point, I don't know if I talked about this, I did have the drive shaft shortened a little bit. It was a tad on the long side, so I was a bit concerned about that. In the past, I haven't been preloading the CalTrack bars, and now I've got to turn a preload on them. We do have front shocks, Viking Berserkers that are revalved, hopefully to slow the front end down. I did do some research this morning. So I have a rough idea where I'm going to start with the shock settings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on, instead of making a bunch of changes at one time, I think what I want to do is take and just do shock settings only. So we're not going to change the leave RPM or the boost per se. I'm really going to work on trying to slow the rear separation down. And we'll just see how it goes. I think in the past I've just been trying to make too many changes at once. Preloading those CalTrack bars should actually, I'm hoping, will kind of be like a course adjustment to that as far as the separation. But we're going to see, that's why they call it testing. That's why I'm learning. But yeah, so we're going to slow the separation down. Hopefully new tires will help out. So that'll tell, So it's just, we got a bunch of stuff going on, but I'm really going to try to take it easy as far as how many changes I make, in one shot. Helmet, got my helmet, laptop, fire jacket. I think the next shot you guys are going to see, we will be at the track, hopefully in the staging lanes. Okay guys, I apologize, I got in a rush. We did first pass, it went 162 to 60, but unfortunately I didn't start the log soon enough, so it did go 11-1 at 120. I'm gonna take, and we're gonna just do strictly shock settings and air pressure. We're not gonna leave any more RPM, we're not gonna leave any more boost. I just don't wanna make that many changes at once, but we definitely are consistent. I think out the back it made like almost 10 pounds, like 9.8. It is a little bit muggy. I don't know what the DA is. But let me go ahead and change some shock settings around and set some tire pressure, and then eventually we're going to get back up there and we'll try again. Okay guys, so we had a video mishap with number 2. But I do have a slip. So number 2 went a 158, which is, it's like weird because it's like I'm doomed to stuck in a 158. We didn't do anything with the power really. Hold on. So it made like 10.5 pounds. It went 11.04 at 121.5. So for if we get another pass in today, which I hope we do, I tightened up the rebound in the back again, and I slowed the front end down. So right now Yeah, it's the tightest the shocks have ever been. Oh, and I'm adding more air pressure, so now we're up to 20. That last run was like 19 and a half. So we'll see. It's like I'm doing, like I can't make it any faster than a 1.57, 1.58. It's ridiculous. It's the craziest thing ever. But we are only leaving on 6 pounds, so I guess I could always give it some more. A lot going on today. So I guess I could always give it some more, but I really just want to concentrate on shock settings to see if I can get that part of it figured out first. So hopefully we get a third pass, and I'll let you know what happens. All right, guys, best 60 foot to date. We got a 156 with a 7. Excuse me, 156 with a 7. Best 60 to date. If I accidentally went from first all the way to third, so I boarded the run. Believe it or not, this thing still went 11:45 at 97 mile an hour. But all that was cool. It does look like, if you watch the video, it did spin for a split second. I don't know if that's a tire pressure thing, or maybe just, you know, maybe it's just a spot on the track or whatever. So I think I'm gonna get one more pass in for today. I'm probably gonna tighten the rebound up a little bit more and maybe throw a little bit more power at it. I don't think I'm gonna mess with the front any. Probably just a little bit of rebound and maybe just a little bit of compression in the backside, and throw a little bit more, no more RPM on the lead, probably just a little bit of boost, and who knows, maybe if we're lucky, we can get that from a 157 to maybe like a 154 or 150 or whatever. Oh, another thing I'm going to show you too, this might come backwards to you guys. If it does, I apologize, but if you look there, it's almost flat. So this is the initial let off the trans brake, and if you remember before, it kind of spiked. In this particular run, as I continue to tighten that rebound, it actually flattened that out. So which just proves to me that maybe the whole time I just had too much rebound in the rear. It was just hitting the tire too hard. I was always afraid to tighten it up. But let me get everything kind of situated, and hopefully we get another pass. If you guys couldn't tell, that last one was a bust. It was like a 179. I only left on like 7 pounds. So the car in front of me spun, so I don't know if there's something on the track or what, but I did tighten the compression up in the back just a little bit. The shot graph still looked like it laid flat, which I've been looking for the whole time. So I think I'm actually gonna let the truck go off, and I'm able to get one more in, and we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna change any more power stuff. I just, again, put a couple compression clicks in it. In the rear, wish me luck.
Okay, so obviously we're not at the track anymore. We're back at home. We're gonna do just a kind of a quick recap. So the last pass you guys are gonna see, if you pay real close attention, the truck bounced like pretty hard. So I think, it did that. I kind of packed everything up and we went home. I mean, it's been about a week since I've been there. Just life and had a bunch of stuff going on. But anyway, so on that last pass, again, I put a little bit more, I think, compression in the back of it and rebound. It bounced the truck, and I spent a couple days just kind of watching the video, doing research and trying to figure out, okay, so what's the plan of attack for next time? You guys know I write everything down, so I'm hoping at least I can revert back to that 156, and then we'll go from there. But what I think I kind of decided was, after watching a couple of videos with these guys that just really know, they know what they're doing, they're professionals. Obviously, we're still learning. I think there's a couple issues. I think the last two passes, I did turn the launch up like 1.5 pounds. What I didn't do is ramp the boost in any sooner. When we're leaving at 3,800 and that converter should be rated somewhere around 4,000, maybe a little bit more. When you're that tight up against the converter like that, and then, we're trying to sneak a little bit more boost in there, it's the equivalent of taking a ball peen hammer and smacking a bench rather than a dead blow. So we just have so much stored energy, I think, inside the converter and the truck and everything, that it's just hitting the thing way too hard, and it just doesn't like it. So with that said, and the other side of it is, the truck's only making about 600 roughly horsepower. To be honest with you, I don't know if it was the weather that day or it's just that worn out where it's like, I feel like it's down on power. I mean, it could just be, it needs a little bit more timing in it. Because I'm pretty sure, I feel like ever since I put the Holly in it, it has been down on mile an hour a little bit. Looking at the data or drive shaft RPM versus like the truck RPM, I don't think it's blown through the converter. A part of me was kind of wondering, like, when we had those converter issues, maybe something, the guts of the thing got changed or whatever. I don't think that's the case. But anyway, so, when you're leaving on 6 pounds and you're only going from 6 to 10 pounds, that's not an awful lot of power that we have to play with. It's not like we're making 1,000 wheel and running 20 pounds and we're going from 6 pounds into 20. So I guess what I'm getting at is I'm gonna take the RPM and kind of set it back to 3,500, maybe 3,400. So that'll give us a little bit more kind of slosh. We're going to do that, but what I'm going to concentrate on is bringing that boost in way sooner. So instead of bringing it in at like 0.8 of a second or 0.7 of a second to go from 5 pounds or 6 pounds all the way to 10, we're going to see if we can work that down into the 0.4, depending on what the truck wants to allow us to do. I think what I'm kind of learning, and my theory is, you're hitting that tire with a power. What I'm doing is I'm hitting the tire, it's separating, I'm smacking the tire, but the truck doesn't make enough power to keep that tire kind of pinned to the track surface. So again, the other side of that is, so let's just take that power, that little bit of power we're playing with, and let's bring it in sooner. And let's just keep bringing it in sooner and just see what the 60 foot does. So maybe that's, maybe I'm going about this wrong. I don't know. You're going to learn with me. We're going to look at the computer stuff. Next time we go back, I'm going to concentrate more on showing you guys my boost ramp and how I'm bringing it in. But I think that's the direction we are going to head in whenever this next test and tune is. It looks like it's going to be a while. They are doing I go to Mason-Dixon here in Boonesboro, Maryland. They're doing a Mid-Atlantic Mopar meet. So I'm kind of on the fence about going to that business. It's just not consistent enough that I think I can bracket race with it. But who knows? Maybe I'll try it. Maybe we'll turn the boost down and see if we can go 1150s or 1140s or whatever. That way we're not stressing the thing out and we just go out there and have some fun with it. But anyway, sorry for all the rambling. So that's kind of where we left off. Right now, I'm currently working on some things, a little bit of body work. I've had this hood I've been sitting on forever. I want to show you guys. We're going to do some stuff with the front bumper. I kind of talked about it before, but that will be in the next video. Again, appreciate you guys watching. If you got any questions about the truck, or maybe you have a Dakota and you have questions or whatever, just hit me up. I will try the best I can to, help you out. Again, thanks for watching. See ya.